EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a game of many things. A game that was once one of the most controversial video games for introducing loot boxes and pay-to-win titles, to now being one of the best love letter video games for Star Wars fans. Let's talk about EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'd even say that EA's Battlefront 2 is the best Star Wars experience you can currently have if you're into multiplayer. While I do recommend Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I think that is probably the best Star Wars game I have ever played. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was super good. There was a really awesome story. It felt like it kind of woven every era together in one, even though it's mostly a prequel game. I really enjoyed that game, but that is for another day. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a fantastic game. It has so much love and care of Star Wars added in this game. And from the solo season, where you have all of the solo stuff, you then ended up getting General Grievous, and then you got Anakin, you got Count Dooku, you got a bunch of like Clone Wars content, so you have some special troopers and special robots that are from the series, and you even have special races that you've seen in the movies. And it's all woven into this game, and when you purchase it now, I believe mostly it's about $20. You get the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition, which includes literally everything, even all the skins, all the costumes. There are special costumes that you still need to play to unlock. You're not purchasing anything, they're just challenge skins. So like for example, they have a Darth Maul Old Master skin where it's more of his Clone Wars design, where he has robot legs and he has short sleeve shirt. It's really awesome, but you're going to be needing to play this game a lot to get it, which is cool because it is a reward, though I think it's very expensive. Let's talk about the main reason why I am reviewing EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that is because I finally have played the campaign mode for this story. I remember watching reviews when it came out, and a lot of people seemed to be just not crazy about it, and while I've been playing this game for literally 4 years, I decided, hey, let's go ahead and finally play this game. I've really kind of wanted to experience a new Star Wars story, and this was the game that I've been playing lately again, so why not? Let's talk about it. You play as Iden Versio, a leader of the Inferno Squad, which is a secret special forces for the Empire. As the story progresses, you follow Iden and the rest of her team through a bunch of difficult choices and revelations they have throughout the story. There are even some missions that let you play as the famous heroes from the original trilogy, such as Luke, Han, and Leia. The campaign's story length was about 8 to 10 hours if I were to ballpark it. I'd say that most of the time it was really cool to enjoy the story bits, but once you got to the actual gameplay, this is where the story really suffered. Now, I know a lot of single player campaigns and story modes in general in video games, if they have multiplayer, seem to be the long tutorial to get to the multiplayer. And I don't think I've ever found a perfect example better than this game for that. When we're experiencing the story and what's going on with Inferno Squad, I genuinely found it interesting, and I was really excited to see more, but I felt like I was almost playing towards the next cutscene. When you get to some areas that you don't see in the multiplayer, they're really cool. I like a lot of these story sequences, and they're very unique. They're 100% only in the story, which was really nice to see. And that's probably about it. When you are playing and you go into a certain area, about every level it starts to feel pretty repetitive. You get a really interesting story cutscene or story information, then you walk into this open area and you just see drones of rebel soldiers, clone troopers coming at you, stormtroopers, and you just gotta gun them down, move on to the next thing. There were some stealth moments which I thought were really cool and welcomed, and some hacking areas, but mostly this is just a target practice in a campaign, and I usually don't complain about that, but when enemies start to clip, they'll be against walls and they'll be jostling around, stuck. It really takes you out of the experience, which is very unfortunate. But with the story mode of this game, you also get a follow-up DLC called Resurrection, which follows Aiden's journey. A couple years later, there's a time jump, and it's about an hour or so. I don't even really think it was necessary personally. It was cool to see some things in that story, but overall I found the story very forgettable, and I would rather prefer this as like an animation or a movie, probably a book, maybe even a comic book. I don't think the gameplay helped this story at all. I think maybe reading about it or watching it solely is a much better experience. Aside from the story mode in EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, I really have to recommend this game because it is incredible. It is a true love letter to Star Wars fans. Whether you're playing Star Wars Galactic Assault Online or you're doing space battles, there's something for everybody, and I really think this game just is beautiful for the fans of Star Wars. Maybe if you're not a fan, you can probably find something cool in here, but honestly, if you really like Clone Wars, if you really like some of the lore of some characters and some races, you're going to see really cool stuff in this game, and even customizing your clone troopers and resistance troopers to be whatever race you want, to whatever clone designs you want, to whatever stormtrooper designs you want. It's really awesome, and I just keep coming back for more. This is a total recommendation for me. I really can't recommend this game enough. I've been playing it for literally 4 years, and I got to experience the whole life of this game, and I wholeheartedly recommend the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition. It is on Steam right now on the Steam sale, but I believe on all other consoles it is about $20. So that is going to be the end of this episode today. If you enjoyed Star Wars Battlefront 2 by EA, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite Star Wars video game is. My name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time.